Hey everybody, we are about to start grinding away on our next couple days of projects. We got a lot to do. I'm gonna put in a new shop. I've got a really cool build plan for out here at my home base. And I've got a lot of retexturing I want to do. But before I get into that, I've got a new visitor that I could not wait to introduce everybody to. Check it out. Well, it's DK! Donkey Kong! DK! I'm Donkey Kong! Oh yeah, the best visitor I could have. This is a reskin of an iron golem into Donkey Kong. Now, I generally do textures myself. I looked up online to see if it had been done to see how doable it was because I haven't worked with iron golems. And I saw this little guy. Well, I guess I should say big guy. But look at him. Come on! He's so precious! I've been retexturing it to give it a little detail. It's kind of at a very light retexturing at this point, but I'm still working on it. Before we get going, let's take a look at the first retexture that I've done. It's a one-up mushroom. I have reskinned the Minecraft totem into a one-up because how fitting is that? A one-up mushroom? Perfect! And today's custom build has to do with this directly. So why don't we get to building?
Here we go. So we're finally here, performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you wanna clap as we take you through this monkey rap. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew.
And there we go, my one-up mushroom build. Now, if you remember, this Mario world I'm building is a dystopian-style ruined Mario world. But this mushroom doesn't look very ruined, does it? That's because it's a one-up mushroom. It's full of life. We're creating these special mushrooms in this magical interior, and there's all sorts of craziness going on. We've got some kind of mix of nature and magic and mushrooms, and it seems to be infusing the space that grew this special magic mushroom. Oh, also check this out. I retextured the crimson funguses to look a little more like Mario mushrooms. Kind of cool. But back to our center mushroom. Our mushroom within a mushroom. The mushroom of life. The one-up mushroom. We got them from right there. Check it out. One-up mushrooms. Look, we got more. We've got some more over here. And some more over here. We've got all sorts of mushrooms. Pretty cool. Before we continue on, who caught that little Easter egg? If you did, prove your superior Super Mario knowledge in the comments below. Back to the build. So this Mario mushroom's looking pretty good, pretty plump, and I am loving it. And I think we're on a really nice track with the variation of mushroom houses we got going in here now. Different sizes, shapes, and more on the way that are going to be drastically different than these. But that'll be another video. I've also been doing a ton of landscaping out here. You can see I put in your standard Mario stairway that usually goes to a flag, but not this one. You'll see I got these Mario brick blocks that are a new path that go all the way up to our wolf farm so that we can do a little Mario platforming to really feel the Mario vibe. And I gotta tell you, going up isn't nearly as bad as going back down. It takes you gotta be patient, you can't just go straight down. There's no good speed to do it. I often fall off going back down. But anyway, if we go over here, down by the warp pipe, you may notice there's a little sneaky path going off to the side. And if we follow it and go into the mountain, we've got our temporary enchanting area, we've got an exit out there, but we've also got another cool little exit right over here. And this one brings us to a little more bit of a platformer so that we can get across this area in very Mario style. We've got more jumps, more Mario bricks, and we can get to this new island with ease now. Also, check out this monster face with fangs. Here's the other side. You can see it looks pretty similar. This entire face almost was a pure accident. I had just been shaping an opening to the interior, and after I was done, I was over at the Toad House looking back at it, and I'm like, wow. So I gave it the fangs, realigned the eye on the other side, and bam, So everything's looking pretty good out here. I'm ready to move on to our next project, a new shop. I am gonna sell tadpoles so anybody who wants frogs can grow their own. I've got an idea for a shop, but I don't currently have the tadpoles, so I am gonna spend many hours breeding frogs. And if you've done that, you probably know how boring that is, especially if you need a lot of them. So that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna bore you with that. Let's go straight to the build.
He may move slow, he can't jump high, but this car's one hell of a guy. Come on, Cranky, take it to the fridge. Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah.
And there we go. Froggers. That's right, the shop where you can buy future frogs. We have a little bit of a viewing platform slash tadpole selling area where you can look at the frogs and brighten your mood because these guys will cheer up anybody. Look at that. They're just playing around, having a good time. And they even come and swim whenever they're feeling the need. Here we got a book telling you everything you need to know about frog colors and what biomes to find them in, so you can get what colors you want with relative ease. You still gotta find the place and move the frogs around and all that, but hey, now you have the opportunity to do it. With the new shop completed, it's time to show off a little bit of the retexture work I've been doing so far. I've retextured a couple of the functional blocks in Minecraft to make them look very Super Mario-y. Mario-y? Super Mario-like. Something like that. You know what I mean. Anyway, first we have the note block, aka the jump block. And this is a retextured slime block. Check that out. I can bounce off of it. I can pick it up with ease, and it should really help me pull off that Super Mario vibe. So we've got slime block note blocks, and we've also got TNT POW blocks. Look at that, the OG POW block right there with such a nice, clean texture. And this is TNT. I could set it off and blow up the area, but I'd rather not do that. So if you ask me, that's a pretty fitting retexture. While I dangerously stand on this POW pile, I'm finding myself extremely excited about my next set of builds, which I already have planned. So I am going to get started on all of that, but if you're new to the series, why don't you check out that video right there. It's the first episode in the Super Mario Zetacraft series, and you can see how we got here. It was only like a few weeks ago. Hasn't been long at all, so check it out, and for now, thanks for watching everybody. I'll see you next time.